Well, how about this for a way to celebrate New Year? The 1st of January 2025, an Aurora Borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, is putting on a show from my back garden in Perthshire. Welcome back to the freezing cold fields of Perthshire in bonnie Scotland, and it's 2025, a new year, and hopefully some incredible finds, just like we got last year and the years before. So yeah, I hope you all had a fantastic new year, a great Christmas. Fingers crossed my year is going to get off to a better start than it finished. But I've recovered from a bout of ill health, and unfortunately the weather is turning. It's turning pretty rapidly. There's a lot of snow coming for England, for the north of England, into the Scottish borders. I'm hoping we're going to miss some of it, but it might come. But we are going to get a lot of very cold temperatures. So I'm very surprised, to be honest, that this field is even diggable, because I thought it would be frozen, but I came out completely unexpectedly. It's actually diggable. It's not great round the edges, but in the middle of the field, because it's stubble, it seems to be quite insulated, so fingers crossed. So this is the field that produced my coin of the century. Well, the best coin I've ever found, which is 25 years, so quarter of a century. Charles II Scottish thistle merk, which was from the 1674, I think it was the date. So an incredible coin. So it's a field that's been detected for a long time, but clearly there's still stuff here. As ever, if you're not already subscribed, then please hit the button and help support the channel. So I hope you've all had a fantastic new year. I've messaged Martin. I don't know whether he'll come out for a few hours. I've not got long, but I'm just excited to be back out. So first dig of 2025. I'd be happy if I got one coin. I'd be happy if I even got one button. So anything is possible, including nothing. But well, we'll give it some time, and we'll see what we can produce. So because the weather's going to turn as well, this is probably a good opportunity for me to try and produce a few videos at home once the ground has frozen. So I can produce a couple of videos, show you some of my best finds, maybe even do a little review on the Deus 2 that I've been promising, and even just maybe a how to detect, a beginner's introduction to metal detecting. So if there's anything you'd like to see more or less of on the channel, leave a comment, let me know. And probably big long introductions like this, but I've let it run away from me a little bit. So we'll see what 2025 brings. And also I'm going to do a little post, or a video should I say, on the Deutz, the C29 e-bike. That'll be coming very soon as well, so I'll post that on this channel as well. And let's go and see if we can find some treasures. Happy New Year, everyone. At last, we've got a target. It's taken me about 25-30 minutes. 82. Is it diggable? Yes, it is. Well, fingers crossed it's something good. And we're going to be off to a flyer. Right, 82. Moment of truth. I'm travelling light today. I don't have my finds pouch with me. That is intentional. Didn't want to be overly burdened. I think I've knocked it in the hole. It's in my hand. Still in my hand. Oh, that looks kind of round, and I think we might have a lead seal. And I think we do. And it's a beauty. First target of 2025. And you know what I've just realised? See, because I didn't bring my finds pouch, I forgot my toothbrush. Oh, I haven't forgotten it. I mean, I did intentionally leave it, but I didn't think. That's a really nice one. Don't recognise it. It looks like it's got a bird in the middle. Government something, it says there. So there you go. First find of 2025. And it's a beautiful lead seal. Right, I'll clean this up with some straw and get back to you. I always like it when I find something that I've never found before. and I've definitely never had one of these before. So it looks like it says OH and then Erdorf, possibly ERDORFF, and Company of London. And then it says at the bottom manufacturers or manufacturing, I think. And on the other side is very unusual. It definitely says the word government. It says guaranteed analysis. Then in the centre below it looks like, is it Quano? Now up here it looks like it says RUVIAN, Ruvian government. The only Ruvian government I can think of is Peruvian, as in Peru, in southwest America. Is Peru in the southwest? Anyway, Peruvian, it's definitely in South America. And then the centre, I don't know, it kind of looks a bit like a bunch of grapes. So, if you know dissolved something Ruvian government, I've no idea. So if you know, comment below. Nice to get a mystery find. And nice to get a mystery find on the first hole, on the first year, first dig of 2025. Fantastic. Date-wise, probably the end of the 19th century, I'm guessing. 1870 into maybe 1910. But if you know, let me know. Brilliant. And now we've got another, just 2 minutes later. It is a bit iffy. 85, 86. There might be some iron in there, possibly. But I'm not sure it's a good one, to be honest. But we'll dig it, seeing as it's been quiet. I've got to create some content. Let's get the pinpointer. Also, I don't have my knife with me either. It seemed like a good idea at the time, just because I was trying to get here in a hurry. Oh, it's there. I think that's it there. No, that's a stone, maybe. Right, well, at least I can dig it out. Right, is it still in? Nope, we're out. Well, we might have another lead seal, and I think we do have. I just saw a bit of an imprint there, but it's kind of falling apart. So there you go, 2 for 2. See this? A field is never done. Honestly, the amount of times this field has been detected is obscene. And it's still producing finds. Still producing finds. Right. Again, I'm going to dry this up off camera and get back to you. It's not as good as the last one, but it's still pretty decent. Looks like a Russian one to me. And it's actually better than I initially thought. It is another Russian lead seal, and this one has a date, 1840. So you can see where the ribbons would have passed through. And very clear Cyrillic, I think is the name for it, the Russian alphabet. So this type is a flax seal, so it's come over on bales of flax, brought over to Perthshire because of the linen industry. There was lots of milling. They were using the power of the river, which is the River Tay, to power all these water wheels. It's the most powerful river in Scotland, the fastest flowing river in Scotland. So prior to the advent of sort of engines and so on, a lot of that work was done with water power. But that is Russian. And as I say, 1840, so almost 200 years old. A nice wee find. Fantastic. And now we've got a third target. 77, 78. Are we going to get 3 decent finds back to back? Well, we're out at least. I don't think it's another lead seal, it's just a little bit low. But what do I know? What's that? No. There. No. Oh no, there. I'll tell you what. It's a hat trick. It's 3 for 3. Well, there you are. It is another lead seal. Looks like another Russian one. Got a bit of detail on it. It does. Looks like we'll get a date off that as well. What a start. Well, It was a terrible start, half an hour nearly. Oh, I've dropped it. Half an hour nearly for the first find, and then looks like we've got 3 lead seals. Back to you once I've done the cleanup. So there you go. 3 holes, 3 great finds. Now it's got a date. It's a 1, an 8. It looks like a 4 and a 5. 1845 or maybe 1846. So again, similar sort of era to the previous Russian one. That's another Russian one as well, bit chunkier, slightly different design, but again probably was attached to bales of flax sent over here for the linen industry. So there you go. That's a really, really great start to 2025 already. All I need now is a nice little silver coin. That would be great too. It was a very debatable target. Well, no, I thought it might have been something, but maybe not. Oh no, it is something. Well, it was a debatable target, but it sounded like, I don't know, maybe there's more than one thing, but maybe iron as well, but it looks like something decorated, probably a little flower on there, but I'll clean it up and get back to you. Not entirely sure, to be honest. There is definitely some shape to it. I just can't quite tell what it is. Is it a flower? I don't know what's going on here in this sort of teardrop sort of shape. It could be a little piece of furniture fitting, some sort of decorative plaque, but it could be some sort of pressed badge or brooch, something like that as well. I would guess probably Victorian, maybe 1850, 1900s, but if you know, then let me know. Just about to kick it back in again, and as I say, always check the hole. And there is another target there. I thought it was possibly iron. It is another bit of lead. It's a musket ball. It's a musket ball. Fantastic. You know, this is 5 targets, all good, and I've only dug 4 holes. So that's pretty impressive. So it's a little musket ball, probably the oldest thing that I've found so far. Date wise, 1700s, could be into the beginning of the 1800s, but it's probably older than those lead seals. So oldest find of 2025, fired from an old sort of flintlock musket. Phenomenal. Oh, nearly. Brilliant. What a find. What a day. Now this is a screamer. 87, it's a coin contender, I would say. Could be another of these lead seals though, possibly. I think it's out there, maybe. And it is out. Right, we've had 4 holes, we've had 5 good finds. It's got to be junk. Either that or 2025 is off to an absolute flyer. Got a worm, sometimes means there's gold around. Nope, there we go. Well, it's a thing. Oh, yeah. I was going to say it's a big sort of washer, but it's kind of not a washer. Looks like the hole goes all the way through, but it's smaller on one side. But yeah, agricultural, I think, but a chunky wee find. If it didn't have the hole in it, I would think it was a weight, but I don't think it is a weight. But if you know, as ever, let me know. That was the wee square thing with a hole through it. Right here, it's an 82, I think. I think that thing was an 87, I think, but it could be another bit of whatever it was. We're out. It could be a halfpenny, I suppose, but is that a coin right there? Is that a stone? No, that's a stone. Oh, it's a coin. Look at that. We've got a coin. We've got our first coin of 2025. I got the life scared out of me because as I was digging this coin, unbeknown to me, a dog walker was coming up behind me. And now that I've spent so much time talking to them, the daylight is starting to fade. But we've got the flashlight on to help us get some light. but we can see a date, it's 1886. So it's my first coin of 2025, and it's a 1 penny of Queen Victoria. And she was the longest reigning monarch in British history until along came Queen Elizabeth II and overtook her. You'll see her young head with the bun, or bun head as it's also called, with her hair tied in a bun. You'll see her fading in. And so this is what, 1886, 1896, this is 15 years before she died. So I think she was on the throne for about 63 years and 200 odd days. So there you go, beautiful, really nice. First coin of 2025, and it's not George V. Okay, this could be my last target. It's not brilliant, 71, 74, but I'm sure one of those lead seals was 70 something. We're out. We haven't had any junk so far. Maybe I should have just given up and it would have been the perfect day. Something there? Oh, what's that? No. No. Oh, there is something. No, it's straw. In my hand, I think. Yes, there it is. In fact, no, we did have a bit of junk. We had a thing with a hole drilled in it. This is something similar. It's a... Why did I not bring my fines pouch? What was I thinking? Well, can't get that out, but it has got a hole in it. Oh, there we go. So, it's a thing. It's a thing with a little hole in it, and I've got no idea what that is. But that is it. We're going to leave it there for today. And what a fantastic 2.5 hours. Over the moon. Let's have a look at the best from today. And there we go, folks. That is the extent of the first finds of 2025. So I got my coin. 1886 Queen Victoria Younghead. Makes a change from George V. And first find, if I remember rightly, was that. Zoom you in a touch. Which is a little lead seal. Be interested to hear what you all make of that, because I've never had one like that before. Then I got my Russian one, another Russian one, the musket ball, a little sort of furniture-y type fitting, a little square washery type thing, and then that was the last target there. Kind of feel like I'm missing something, but maybe not. Right, fantastic. What a start to 2025. And there we go, the first dig of 2025. And it was a brilliant one. Took a while to get going, about 25 minutes, half an hour to get the first find of the day, and then they just kept on coming. I think the first 4 holes we had 5 decent targets, and a really great start to 2025. And also my first coin of 2025, which I'm really happy about as well. So thanks all for watching. As ever, if you're not already subscribed, then please hit the button and help support the channel. And we'll just need to see what the weather brings. If the ground's going to be frozen, then I might have to do some best of videos and some instruction videos, and show you some of my best finds from 25 years of metal detecting. So as ever, thank you all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next dig. See you soon.